please welcome a lifelong friend of, I'd like to actually say Mark and myself as well, Helen, and the tissues are right behind me.
Thank you. Move closer. Bloody hard acts to follow. Holy hell. Where do you go from here? Anyway, when Carinne asked me if I'd speak today, firstly, of course, it was an honour, but I thought, how on earth, in under 5 minutes, because that's my allocation, do you sum up a friendship, an amazing person like my friend here, and the journey that both we've had together and her own journey and her journey with John. So rather than sort of bore you with little stories, we've got an ode today. And this is an ode to the Cha-Cha Queen on the occasion of her marriage to her prince. While working at Wang many moons ago, I met a young Miss Bird, a woman on the go. In customer support, she may have reigned supreme, but it was her love of the cha-cha that made her eyes beam. Such a tiny little bird with a chirp that was sweet. Carinne was small, but oh, those dancing feet. Champion she was and danced around the world. In the spotlight she found herself, shimmied and twirled. But our friendship didn't find itself in sequins or lace, rather in the desire to escape the rat race. Hardly knowing each other, we set out one day, Gold Coast bound for adventure, or whatever came our way. I soon learned something about my dear friend that's part of her existence and unlikely to end. There's no one quite like her when it comes to a plan. And you better follow her wants, or run if you can. So when the prospect arose to move interstate and work in IT and plan for higher stakes, Carinne grabbed it with glee and was soon Sydney bound. New adventures awaited and a new career was found. She soon had them reeling with her sharp mind and focus. She was a force to be reckoned with and began to be noticed. New opportunities arose where her skills would be vital, and IBM's Rookie of the Year was soon her new title. Yay. Our friendship grew stronger in spite of the distance. We had a world to see and would have no resistance. We laughed in Jamaica, New York and San Fran over candlelit dinners. No need for a man. Sydney's Cruising Yacht Club then got her attention. New friendships were formed, too many to mention. Life was full, life was good, but there was more to be done, and Carinne turned to those whom the world seemed to shun. The children of Africa were quickly in her heart, volunteering, fundraising, and setting apart her time and her compassion. Selflessly she gave to make a difference to those the world could not save. Over the years, our friendship has remained firm and strong. The corporate ladder was climbed, but something was wrong. In spite of the satisfaction that hard work had brought, there was a gap in her life and a soulmate she sought. I remember the day when Carinne called me excited. I've met someone who draws me. Oh. Her voice was ignited with a passion exuded by those who were in luck, and it was clear from the outset that a chord had been struck. John came into her life and Carinne saw his light. There were struggles to be had, but she was up for the fight. She knew the good in the man and was there to support and ensure his talent would shine and not be left short. They set off together exploring the world. Again, through the lens of a camera, John's talent unfurled. An exhibit in Melbourne showcased his gift, and it was clear that their love would not easily shift. Their life in the burbs, together in the burbs of Sydney's east, have meant joy and laughter, and one hell of a feat, that of surviving a renovation with the Cha-Cha Queen. And a new home together that could make Vogue magazine. Carinne and John may be the perfect match. If opposites attract, then John's a great catch.
Absolutely. She's a very lucky girl.
He's yin to her yang. He's yin to her yang, and that's a beautiful thing. And now it's finally sealed with a kiss and a ring. So, I'm honoured to be here and share with you all The story of a dear friend who, although not very tall, has a giant of a heart and a love for her man John, which will endure through time. May they love recklessly and long.
Yeah!